All right, welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we're holding session number 482, and today's session is sponsored by our generous donors and patrons. Thank you very much, patrons and owners, for your generous pledges and donations. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting and some pretty snazzy tokens without you. Players at this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 482 points to your player characters for showing up on time. And thank you for that. When last we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in the far east coastal region of Adria. At the Nurura Daimyo estate. And they were kind of searching the estate for any information and treasure to be had. There were several survivors, mainly the servants and the wife of Nurura, the young wife of Nurura, recently wed. And it looks like we were in between rounds, so we've got Tenzi's Vengeful Strike still has 122 rounds left. Time now is 1:56 p.m. on November the 8th. 11 AE5, and we should probably check the calendar. Weather right now is a storm, so I need to add storm to the current track. So pouring down rain, there's lightning. And let's see, November the 8th. So about 4 days ago, if you guys remember, you guys might not remember Cobb Wengedy Wucky. He was former player's henchman. He was a kobold. I think he was a fighter thief. His birthday was on the 4th. Today, on the 8th, is the waxing moon, and the full moon season starts on the 14th. So it goes through the 14th, 15th, and 16th, and I think the 15th is the actual full moon. And that's pretty much all that's going on in the calendar right now. Last month on the 25th, I think Tenzi Amoroso 24 Vial Holy Water Font construction completed, and you guys already did that at the Mingdao Monastery. And last week on the 23rd was Boogie Will's birthday. I don't know if you guys remember him.
I do. Yep.
Okay, and then we've got Chandrak Staff Enlarge on Ashrail, and I'll remove this Glabrizu Enlarge timer. We don't need that. 27 rounds left. Ashrail cast Protection from Evil, Protection from Normal Missiles on Chandrak. 18 rounds left. Chandrak Staff Enlarge on Zaalmond, and then 9 rounds left of Ryer's Rally +1 to hit. 5 rounds left of Chandrak's Staff Enlarge on himself. And first up is Chandrak and company.
Alright, Chandrak will he'll try to do a quick little climb up from where he's at to get onto the platform or the walkway.
Okay. And all it takes is a dex check. If you could roll that for me real quick.
Oh, all right.
And your dex is so high, I think it grants you like 5 or 6 checks. So, and all you need is 1 success. Yeah, you get 6 checks, and all 6 were successful. That's funny. Okay, and you definitely hop over the rail.
Whoop. And Chandrak starts heading over. Oh, see Tenzi and his bro. I think the woman said that there was a secret door between the shrine and this other room. So Chandrak's trying to look for a secret door along this wall.
Okay, your observation proficiency reveals a secret door here. The triggering mechanism is actually a pressure plate next to the door. There is a piece of bamboo that looks like it slides in. It's hinged at the bottom, and the top of it swings in, and it looks like it unhitches. Spring-loaded door.
Chandrak will hit that pressure plate,
And it
take a
opens
look
right up.
inside.
All right. So in the back of the room, you can see a treasure chest, sparkly and shiny.
I'll open it up and see what we got. And I'll call out, "Found it!"
Okay. So you find a whole lot of silver in there. It looks like there's a bunch of pearls. And then kind of piled up next to it are these beautifully woven baskets. It looks like they're made by gnomes because the baskets are woven in such a way that the handle is it actually is in the shape of some female gnomes, and the detail is so high you can tell that they're knitting. And there are bits of mother of pearl kind of around adorning the handle, like little bands of mother of pearl. And then let's see. Yeah, that's it. It looks like a lot of silver though.
Alright, yeah. Chandrak will call over, "Hey, Ryer, come take a look at some of this night's loot we found." And Ryer will come over and try to appraise those pearls.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
So, yeah, this bunch of pearls is like extra planar in origin, so they're worth 50 kajillion gold pieces each.
And Chandrak just kind of nods and smiles, like, "Oh, yeah, yeah. I need a second opinion." And, let's see. Yeah, I think that's all for now.
All right. And next up is Tenzi and Company.
Tenzi will walk out over to the near the grieving widow and say, "Forgive my lack of formality amidst the chaos. I am Grandmaster Tenzi, a priest of Ushis, the Dawnbringer. The horrors you've witnessed, they weigh heavily on my heart. Know that you have my deepest sympathies.
And
There's any?
oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to give her a chance to answer, so go ahead.
Yeah, she begins sobbing again, and it's one of those sobs where like the mouth stretches open and you can see the bottom teeth like a child. It's like an upside down smile sob, and her nose begins to run, and like teardrops fall from her face and in the rain, and she nods to you and then goes back to like holding her dead husband.
If there's any way I can ease your burden, please allow me. Perhaps returning you to the safety of your family, or if the statue of Raiden now brings you only sorrow, I could petition my father to reshape it into something that offers peace.
And she nods, and she's like really bawling, and she says,
Please take me home.
He bows his head and then says, I will do so to the best of my ability. Meanwhile, Salman continues burning all these little scrolls of the canon of Raiden, and Asriel will come back out, noticing the treasure chests, and that'll be it for us.
okay. And end of round. I'm just gonna sort just in case. Alright, we got spells and time. And next up is Shandrak and Company.
Alright, Shandrak, yeah, he's gonna, how many pearls are there?
There are it looks like there's a bunch. Yeah, about 15
Oh.
kind of mixed in.
Alright, Shandrak says, well, I think I'll hold these on for now until we can get a second opinion and divide these. So Shandrak will pick up the extra planar, quote unquote, pearls.
Yeah. I can't remember if Shandrak himself has appraisal.
He doesn't, but he might get it at the end of this session now.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a open slot?
He does.
That's
yes.
cool. Okay. All right. Anything else for Shandrak Company?
Yeah, Ryer kind of explores around, and he comes into kind of the map and room, and he looks at this instrument. What's this instrument in this corner?
It looks like some kind of Eastern harp.
Mm.
The immobile kind. It's big.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big one. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a lyre style harp that you'd normally think of a bard using and traveling around with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a full size like grand piano harp. You know, basically a grand piano standing up. And yeah, it looks like it's, beautifully made and everything.
Yeah, he'll just We'll just strum it a little bit just to test the strings.
Okay. And this dark melody starts coming from the master bedroom area, emanating outwards. Anything else for Chandrak and company?
Yeah, so Shandrak will make his way out. He'll close the chest and close the secret door. And then he'll go over... make his way over to the this fine bookshelf of wonderful research material.
Yeah, it is a 20,000 GP research library, and some of the scrolls are in golden scroll cases.
Nice.
About, I think it was 16 of them, yeah.
Yeah, so with those 16 scrolls, is that like the standard 3 pounds?
Whatever a scroll
A
case
scroll?
weighs, I think they're a pound or two. Let's see if I have a player's handbook
Oh, it's
open.
not a book, it's a scroll. Okay.
It is a scroll case from the gear section in the player's handbook. And each scroll case would hold one scroll, be it magical or otherwise. Let's see, money and equipment. Miscellaneous equipment's on page 67 of the player's handbook. Scroll
Half
case. Half a pound, you say?
Yeah, map or scroll case, half a pound.
Map or scroll case. Yes, indeed. 1/2 pound.
Okay, nice.
So all of them together would weigh 8 pounds. With or without a scroll. I mean, yeah.
Alright, cool. So Shandrak will begin, he'll begin removing them from the bookcase and putting them in his backpack.
I think scrolls are like a hundredth of a pound per page or something. So it's like normally not something you'd have to track, like the actual paper.
Yeah.
But these scroll cases, they're probably about like a foot long. You can see that they're like they have some kind of gold plating. I don't know how that would work really. But they're not like solid gold. It's not like it's a 1/2 pound. Actually, you know what? A 1/2 pound of gold is like 25 gold. So yeah, these scroll cases are solid gold. Yeah, I changed my mind. And you can see as you pull them off the shelf that they're beautifully engraved. And each one is depicting ancient historical events in Adria. Which I don't think your character has like ancient history Adria, so you wouldn't really know what they are. It's not really that important, really, for the appraisal. So, but yeah, each one's 1/2 pound. Anything else for Shandrak and company?
Nope, that'll be all for me.
All right. Tenzi and company.
Tenzi will address the widow and say, whenever you are ready to go, gather your belongings and your servants, and I will create a doorway for you to step through to your home. And
Go ahead and roll, I guess, a wisdom check. Okay. Do you know where she's from?
no, but uh, I could do a dimensional fold even if I don't never been there. I mean, it's riskier than if I have been there, but she's young. That's why I didn't propose to bring her parents here because I might have killed them. At least I'm pretty sure that's how I can do that. I think it's the riskiest one, though. And once she's ready to go, I will have her describe it as much as she can. Try to help us out, but I've never been there, so it's going to be the worst category no matter what. So, or never seen it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, she says plainly that she is...
Well, she said she was from Sheeta Hive, didn't she? Her
Yeah.
family was.
Yeah. So that's not good. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't answer your question.
um, I think that is all for me. Zalman's done burning the raid and stuff. Since her intention is to leave, um, I'll tell Astro about the statue of Raiden and if he wants um, to face it to do so. So Astro's going to come over and prepare to cast Stone Shape.
Oh yeah, and destroy the idol. All
Yep.
right. He has that innate, right?
Nope, he has to cast it.
Okay. All right. Anything else for Tenzi?
Nope.
And end of round. And spells in time. Next up is Shandrak.
Jandrak finishes putting the scrolls away and starts heading back out. Starts waving to his people. Ryder sees him and follows along and stops playing.
All right. Oh.
Chandrak says, looks at Tenzi and says, well, looks like I found everything in here. You, ready to leave?
Want to send
So you left.
this woman back.
I
want to send this.
You left baskets behind.
Baskets?
Yeah.
Oh, that's, okay, yeah, that's right. Sorry, what were we saying, Tenzi?
I want to return this woman to her family before we go. Once she's ready, I will create a dimensional fold for her and her servants to walk through. I would like her to be able to keep her dowry from her father, the silver. Anything else, I guess we can split, but
That's fine with me. She did get, she, as she said, she got lots of silver, and that's fine with me. Actually, there's something else in there that I'd forgot to go check up on that, so I'll take care of that while you're helping her.
okay. And then I'll have Zalmond will come and help carry the chest out so it can go through the portal as well.
All right, Chandrak will go back and open the door again.
It is very heavy. See, how many pounds can Chandrak lift?
Oh, well, Chandrak, actually, I think Zalmond now can do better than me. Chandrak can do 485 allow, max 640.
What's his current carried weight?
Oh, yeah. 86 pounds.
So you've got how many left?
So I guess that's 399.
Okay, yeah. You're able to heft it.
Yeah, Chandrak will pick up the chest. And he will, he'll drop it outside of the door. And then he goes back and, so was there one basket or was there a few baskets?
There were 20 small baskets.
Oh, okay. Chandrak will wave over Ryer again.
I think each one is 1/10 of a pound.
And Ryer will try to see if he can have better luck on these ones. Praising. Nope.
Oh yeah, these are from the gnome home planet of Nomadon, and they're worth 20 million GP each.
Wow. Well, that might be the best find yet. I might want a second opinion for that too, Ryer. Why don't you, since you're here, you can hold on to these for now. So Chandrak and Ryer will start picking them up, and Ryer will hold on to the small baskets.
Okay. They're pretty bulky, but he manages to find a way to kind of stack up 10 of them, like, on each arm. And carry them with the baskets hanging off his arms.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anything else for Shandrak and company?
Yeah. We'll just move out of the secret room, and that's all for now.
Okay, Tenzi and company.
Astro will cast Stone Shape and deface the statue. Maybe he'll form it into a Isis statue. And Zalman will walk over, pick up the chest. Oh, he can carry about 190 some pounds. Was that? Will he be able to lift the chest?
No, but he'd be able to drag it at half speed.
Okay, he'll do that. And I think that will be it for us. Tenzi just kind of waiting on the widow. It's,
Okay, so you mold the statue. You mold the graven image of Raiden into a beautiful statue of Isis. And it looks like that.
nice.
And anything else for Tenzi and company? Oh, you opened the dimensional folding?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for her to say she's ready and have her people. I don't know if the servants are going to go with her or not.
Okay. Yeah, she stops sobbing and she gets up and she kind of steps over to the footpath and walks over to the stairs leading up to the patio or deck or whatever you want to call it. And she calls out the names of the two servants. And they each come to the door where they are working. And she calls for them to come with her. And they, as a group, follow the footpath back to the dead man. And the servants each grab one of his legs, and the servants each put an arm under a shoulder, and she grabs his legs. And then she gives you a nod, and she's still, like, bawling. Anything else for Tenzi and company?
I'm gonna have Asriel's going. Oh, he was already doing something. Yeah, I'll have to wait till next round.
Okay, end of round. We got spells and time. And next up is Shandrak and company.
As I see them kind of lifting up the daimyo, does it look like any of his like armor or weapons? Do any of them still look like they're like in good shape?
Yeah, he kind of lifted up the chest plate of, or sorry, he lifted up his chainmail. He's wearing chainmail. He lifted up his chain hauberk, to gut himself. And yeah, it's a pretty nice looking chain hauberk. He's got some pretty nice looking cote, and then that's about it. Chainmail and cote. He also had a potion kind of stuck in his belt. Where's the potion?
So Shandrak comes down, and he'll do a quick tumble down onto the ground.
Just a dex check is all you need.
Oh, all right.
All right, you definitely hop over.
And Shandrak says, one moment before we go. I would like to claim your husband's gear as from defeating him. His chainmail and cote.
Keep your hands away from my husband.
Your husband was horribly possessed, and we did what we could for him.
You did no such thing. He killed himself in rituals. He was neither defeated by you nor dishonored. Stay away.
As she
You can keep
continues
it.
bawling.
You can keep it if you promise not to mention us wherever you're going.
I will make no such promises.
Fine, have it your way. Shandrak will just keep heading down the path and start jogging towards Luther.
All right. Anything else for Shandrak and company?
Nope.
Tenzi and company.
I'm gonna have Asriel help Zalman, so we can get the chest over by the lady in a more timely basis.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have Asriel help Zalman carry the chest so we can get it there this turn instead of next turn.
Oh, okay.
And so they'll both be there with the chest. And Tenji will ask her to describe, where she lives, where she wants to go. And then he'll call out to, when she's done, he'll call out to Shadrach, asking if you want to go to Shedahai now. Shedahai now.
Honestly, after what we've been through, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. And once I have the description, I will open the fold. Zalman and Asher will kind of kick the chest through it.
All right. She describes the courtroom that you saw earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. She wants to go straight to the Shogun's court.
Okay, so I've at least seen it. There were like pillars in there, right? Like in the middle of, like halfway down the room or something.
There.
Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't.
The map's loading right now. Okay. She describes okay, a multi-level dais upon which sits a great throne with a footpad in front of it. There are like, I don't know, it looks like Fu lions statues to either side at the front of the dais on top of the grand carpet that's on top. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps leading up to the dais. The room is about, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 35 feet wide and 30 feet long. And yeah, the the ceiling is held up by 8 pillars, and behind the pillars on either side of the rather large doorway is a 10-foot space between the pillars and the walls. And there are 2 more grand carpets upon which samurai usually kneel to the shogun. And the room is lit in each corner by an Adrian lantern.
All right.
And that's like exactly the what you saw in the courtroom when you scried.
Right. Astro's going to innately cast invisibility 10-foot radius. So that everyone will be invisible until they step through the portal. And then they'll be visible. And cast dimensional fold.
Okay. So you viewed this courtroom once. But her description is going to upgrade. No, it's not. It's going to be viewed once.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't like scream in pain as they age and the body rots instantly. You know. So you turn them invisible. They step through the dimensional folding, and then you can see that they turn invisible on the other side. And yeah, the
We
court.
push the chest through with them
Okay.
as well.
And they are now in the court. Castle. And you can see through, you know, on the other side, when she becomes visible, the good wife Nudura like points at her husband, like they put him down, and she points at her husband's body and starts screaming like, "Look what you've done!" And then the portal closes. Anything else for Tenzi and company?
That'll be it.
All right, end of round. We got spells and time. First up is Shandrak and company.
Chandra kind of turns behind his head, sees that the portal worked and everybody went inside. And then Shandrak then makes his way to Luther, and will pick him up over my shoulder. I'll fix this somehow, buddy.
Okay.
And the rest of my people start heading down the path back to our horses.
Let's see. So, Ashriel, you can see just then a teenage Adrian boy comes out of the woods, and he's dragging a deer behind him. And he's got a daikyu and a quiver. No armor, no katana. Probably a tanto. Just wearing regular Adrian clothing. So, like, hakama and a gi for men. real young, like probably I'd say about 13 years old. And he just kind of walks up, dragging a deer behind him. And he says,
What is this? Who are you?
My son, I am Ashrael. Who may you be? And he puts his gaze upon him to see if he's evil.
none, not a bit.
I am Nirura Anren, younger brother of the daimyo. You are trespassing on Nirura ground.
And you'll kind of step over to here and say, there's been a tragedy in your family.
What treachery is this? Of what do you speak?
Did he say he was the younger brother of the daimyo?
Yeah.
Your brother committed ritual suicide caused by the demon that had possessed him.
No! Where is he?
And he drops the deer and starts running towards the path and kind of steps through this blood. And he stops right there and he looks at the front of the house and then kind of, sidesteps while looking straight at the house over to about here in a jogging sidestep, and looks like he's about to run up the stairs. Okay, anything else for Shandrak?
Suppose the only thing is, I guess after seeing that, I guess Mad Moen would just call after the kid and say, your brother's not here. Not anymore. He was sent away with his wife back where they came from. With magic.
As he passes by, you can see that he is quite the able lad. Like the deer is field dressed already, and it's just not skinned.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of dropped the daikyu and the quiver back with the deer. And it seems like he's ignoring you and still running towards the house. Anything else for Shandrak and company?
No, that's all good.
Okay, Tenzi and company.
I think we'll just leave this young man to his grief. I'm going to do a dex check to jump over the ring.
All right. All right. So you hook your foot on the railing and do a face plant on the other side. You just take 1 damage. Falling prone. It's kind of embarrassing.
I'm gonna try to save it by doing a quick instant stand.
Well, save yourself the embarrassment. Yeah, you still take 1 damage.
Yes, embarrassment. I'll take the one. Yeah.
Done it deliberate. I done it deliberate. So yeah, you instant stand right back up to your feet.
And we'll go to join Shandrak, and unless the young man calls out to us, we'll just leave him be.
Okay, end of round. Let's see. This is going to be the last round for Chandrax Enlarge on himself. The boy kind of runs into the house or onto the walkway, the patio, deck, whatever you want to call it, and kind of runs like straight into the day room. And he's like, "Brother! Brother!" And then he runs out of the day room and runs over to the master bedroom that had the harp in it. Brother! First up is Shandrak.
Alright. Alright, people will continue down the path. And catch up with me, myself. And then, hauling Luther over my shoulder, starting to head back, trying to take the path we came to hopefully not take off. I mean, not set off any more traps.
Okay. Is it your intention to just leave the map?
Yeah, at this point, yeah, for me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Tenzin and Company. Is it your intention to just leave?
Yes.
Okay. So just to narrate, like the boy, as you're walking away, you can hear him kind of calm down, and he comes to the edge of the railing, and you know, it looks at you guys kind of walk away, and then you can see him like kind of like going to the other rooms and looking around. And then just as you leave the area, he comes back out to the railing, watching you guys, and he hops back over. He hops over the railing, and you can see him dragging the deer to the base of the stairs as you guys go around the corner and kind of lose view. And it looks like he just starts skinning it. And let's see, it is 2 p.m. now, so it's 2:01. And you make it back out to the area map. Did you guys want to like rest here, or did you want to march for the rest of the day?
Well, I mean, all my people are decent. They're probably okay for random encounters. You okay for continuing the march?
Tenzie's probably gonna do some kind of cure on himself. Oh yeah, he was gonna do the necklace of prayer beads and do the cure serious on himself. And he'll be fine then.
Okay. Let's take a 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna roll some pre-roll ads. So it's not like super boring for our viewers. And the pre-roll ads will be 3 minutes, and we'll come back about 2 minutes after that's done. All right, here we go. 5-minute break, starting now. Okay, I think we got about 30 seconds left. Oh yeah. Did you guys have unfailing endurance?
Yeah, Luther had been cycling it, so
Okay.
we're good for now.
And then speaking of Luther, did you grab his body or did you leave it there?
Oh yeah, no. Last thing I said was I grabbed his body.
Okay.
So on the way out, I'm just gonna tie him to his horse.
Okay. And you guys have mules. I think they move at 24. What's unfailing endurance? Those should be. Should be the slowest creatures in the group. Which direction you want to travel?
Continuing east, right?
Okay.
Our
Skirt,
goal is
kind
to
of
the
skirting
east.
the forest, right?
Okay.
Skirting that forest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Starting at 2. Two to 7:59. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 hours to travel. Oh yeah, -1 for setting up camp. So 7 out of the 10. Yeah. And then /R. Divided by 10 times 7. About 16.8 miles. I'm just going to re-roll random encounters for today. Temperate. scrub. November 8th. 11:85. Still fall. Okay. 16.8 miles skirting the forest. And you make it to there. You find a suitable campground in the scrub. Let's see. Copy your party here. Oh yeah, you tied Luther to his horse, so we've got his body. All right, and suitable campground. Count maps. There we go. Temperate. Scrub. Alright, you make it to a part of the scrub with bushes and ivy. Suitable campground there. And I'm just going to stop the map animations because that's interfering with the music. There we go. And then go ahead and set yourself up for an encounter at 6 a.m. the next day. So you've got your spells back. 6 a.m. I think Everybody is awake at that time except for like 2 people. Oh yeah. Let's see, notes, daily routine. Did we remove Asher's group? Yeah, we did.
How did the,
So go ahead and set yourself up for 6 a.m. the next day. It's between 7 and 8 that you guys break down camp. So you're still technically camping at that time.
I think at 6 is when we're just finishing the hero. Gathered around someplace.
Who cast the Hero's Feast?
Maybe we wouldn't today. Who cast it? I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, actually, oh yeah,
There's no name on there.
yeah, I haven't, yeah, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that as a daily thing, but now that Luther's down, is anyone able to feed us today?
Then I guess Astral Committee to create food and water. Once or twice, if that's necessary.
Yeah, I kind of want to use it when I feel it's you get the most out of it. And I guess while when we're in
It's going to
camp,
cost me. It's going to cost me 3 spell slots to do that.
3. Luther only needed 1 crate food and water, and that was like covered everything for us because the horses are good, so we just need to
That was in
cover
So we
addition
don't
to
need anything for
Hero's
the
Feast. Right?
horses. Yeah, we were eating the hero's feast too. So, but yeah, if we don't need the horses, then
yeah, in
I
this
only
climate,
need.
in this climate, the only horses you need to feed are the war horses. Like the heavy war horses need oats like once a week or something like that. But horses can graze in this terrain. In this terrain, they can graze. It's just the heavy war horses, like once a week, they have to have oats, or else they get sick and die slowly.
So, is there 7 of us humanoids?
yeah, there's 7. But it's 3 humanoids count as like 1 level's
Right.
worth though. Yeah. And a horse counts as 1. So I mean, Luther was level 9 and he was able to do all the people and our horses with just 1 casting.
Well, if a horse cast takes 3, or a horse takes 1 a person, there's 3 per person, right? We got 9 horses at least. We got 16.
But only a few of them were war horses. Right? I got under Luther. I had Umbra, Brainbox, and Eyes Dry were war horses. Did we have any other ones that were war horses?
Yeah, I have 3.
Oh, you have 3 war horses?
Yep.
They're all heavy. They're not medium.
So I can do all the people and 5 horses with 1 spell. So if there's a 6th horse, then I need to do 2.
Well, I have 4 and
Yep.
written down.
I have 3, so that's
You have
7.
3?
So
Okay.
So I changed to have 2 of those.
And also, when we made camp, I got Luther down off a horse, and now he's just he's inside of a tent now.
Okay. Okay. uh. Let's see. All these spells would be gone. Time now is 6 a.m. Whoops. 6 a.m. November 8, 11 AE 5. And then if you could please roll initiative for your size, your base size. And first up is Shandrak and Company.
Shandrak says, hey, Tenzi, where are you? I don't see you. Are you sleeping?
No, he's on guard.
Okay, he's far away. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he's on.
Alright.
He's on guard watch at this time. So he
That's
and
fine.
Astro.
Okay, yeah. I'll go a little closer. To talk, just to say, I was thinking that we've got quite a few number of magical things now, so I was thinking that maybe we might today go to your place so I can safely identify them. Like we got that armor, we got that staff from Lao Tzu. We got lots of things I can identify now.
As you wish.
Shandrak will nod and go back over to his guard spot.
Okay. And Tenzi and Company.
Zalman's resting in the tent with Ruckus and Tenzi and Astro are just on guard, trying to be vigilant, looking around, making sure nothing sneaks up on them.
Okay. I'm just throwing together the next encounter. So end of round time is 6:01 a.m. and first up is Shandrak and Company.
Um. Yeah, just looking around, not seeing anything yet. Shandrak will turn around and point his staff at Ashrael and make him enlarged.
Okay. That's 45 rounds.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Anything else for Shandrak?
Yeah, I think it's up in the morning. We're getting ready to go. I think Ryer will play us a song to raise our spirits and make us hit stuff better. Do a little rally. Probably won't make it to the chorus, but he just wants to play.
And Tenzi and Company.
What is the weather today?
It is favorable, but with precipitation. So it's raining, but there's little to no wind.
We'll just continue guarding.
Okay. And probably that. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why I rolled that. There is no surprise. All right, so west of you, Shandrak about okay, what? So it's 6 o'clock in the morning, or a little bit after 6. And walking towards you, Shandrak, you see this group of what appear to be adventurers, kind of like in a line. And there appears to be like a Wujen type of woman, a female rangery kind of person, a oh, this one is supposed to be male. So a male samurai looking dude. Um a Ronin looking guy. Looks like this. And a gal that looks kind of druidic in nature.
Well, that staff is cool.
And they're just kind of moseying on towards the group. So time
As
now
the,
is 6:02, and see, Ryer is rallying everybody. Oh, time now is 6:03. Sorry. No, it should be 6:02. And first up is Shandrak and company.
On noticing them, Shandrak will smile and wave. Hello, Bashers. What brings you here Just adventuring the countryside like us?
Let's see. I guess you can barely hear a reply. This Ronin guy kind of shouts, traveling east as he approaches.
Yeah. We had just gotten started. We'll be breaking camp soon ourselves. You can join us while there's still some embers by the fire, if you'd like.
Anything else for Shandrak and company?
Well, no, that's all good.
Okay. Tenzi.
Tenzi and Astro will maintain guard duty, and Zalman, hearing some kind of commotion, will get out of the tent and start heading over to see what's going on. And he'll call out, you guys have any trouble on the road that way?
They don't seem to hear you.
Okay, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. End of round. And they just kind of mosey on. Right about there. And Shandrak and company.
Sandrak just kind of looks at him. Is there anything we can help you with?
This guy right here, this dude, he says,
No, just cold. We warm ourselves by your fire? Your embers, you said.
Yes, it's been burning all night, so there's not much left, but yes, feel free.
What the? Oh. Do I not have daylight on? 6 a.m. daylight mode on. Weird. Oh, did I do an aura on the campfire?
Looks like
I
it.
did. Yeah. Oh, we don't need aura. I think I was kind of experimenting with that when you guys went to... I forget what location that is. Oh, it's giving off actual... The light is actually colored. Okay. That's not clear. Maybe that's clear. There we go.
Yeah, feel free. We'll be heading out soon, so you can try to dry yourself off in this little bit of drizzle we have. Well, I'm happy for the drizzle. We've had storms the past few days we've been traveling.
So it looks like you guys don't have a fire. And they're like kind of looking around for one as they approach. Okay, Tenzi and Company.
Astro will turn, take a 5-foot step, and detect evil.
None.
Okay. He'll step back and continue on watch. Benzi will stay on watch, and Zalman will just watch the newcomers, and that'll be it.
Okay, and as they approach, it looks like that female Wu Jen. You can tell she's a Wu Jen because she has like super long fingernails or something. Wu Jens are supposed to have something weird about them. About like their grooming or like the clothes they wear or something. So she looks a little strange with these like, you know, long, probably about 4 or 5 inch long fingernails they come to a point, and they're painted red, and she cups her ear and looks at Zalmond, and
I had my voice changer on the whole time. She cups her ear and looks at Zalamond and says,
Hey? What was that?
Oh, just wondering if you guys had any trouble on the road.
um... She says,
No, the road has been dead for a whole day.
Anything else for Tenzi and Company?
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay, and they kind of mosey on up to Shandrak. And this samurai just kind of steps forward, introduces himself as I'm Koyatu Yamawaka. These are my friends. We are adventurers.
My name is Shandrak. This is the Order of Superior Star. We are also been venturing through these lands.
Do you know of any dungeons?
Dungeons. No. Can't say I have. We've been trying to find one ourselves. The road was calm for us the past day, too. You were the only thing we've seen so far today.
Oh.
It is most unfortunate there are no dungeons available. But most fortunate that the road has been dead for both of us. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha. Yes.
Sorry, your name was?
My name was Drax.
Oh, Drax, you said we could warm ourselves by the embers of your fire, but I don't see a fire.
Yes. Must have been a mistake. The road, the road's been long and hard. It must have fizzled out in the rain.
Oh, that is most unfortunate. We are cold and wet. We tend to travel during the nighttime hours so as to keep ourselves safe from ambush.
Well, I'm sorry I can't offer you some fire, but there's plenty of wood around here, and we'll be leaving soon. But I can offer our company until we leave.
Ah, very well. Perhaps we should stop here for dinner. This seems like a good campsite. We usually travel at night because our wizard J-Few over there can navigate by stars.
Oh, that's a neat trick.
She is brilliant Wu Jen.
And the woman kind of she starts blushing, and covers her mouth with her like long clawed, hand. Kind of giggles a little bit.
Frattery will get you everywhere, Yamauka, but you already know that.
And he kind of like gives her a sideways look in his eyes, and he kind of cracks a smile a little bit. Doesn't even look at her. And so Yamauka says,
Where are you headed, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, we're just in traveling around. We don't have a set destination yet.
Oh. uh, we we grew up in the farmland area around Shidehai. We are farmers all, but except for me and my partner here. I am Ronin. We are both Ronin.
Ah, Shirahai, that's the capital, isn't it?
Yes. Don't go there. It is a
Oh?
very bad place.
Oh, he left there for a reason, huh?
We didn't live in the city, but don't go to the city. There are many demons there.
Really? There are demons there.
Yes.
What kind of demons?
The big ones, they patrol the street.
Really? In the streets of the city?
Yes. They declared martial law and no one is allowed outside. People try to sneak in between the big ones, but some of them get squished.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
The demons, they drink human blood and eat human flesh. And some of the people are possessed. Mostly the samurai. They say the shogun himself is possessed.
Ugh, that's terrible.
The rural areas around the city are okay though. Very normal.
No, there were no demons patrol the farmlands.
Not that I have seen myself.
Well, that is one interesting tale you had to tell us.
Only sometimes the tax collectors come out to collect taxes from the farmers, of course. So many bushels of rice, so many bushels of wheat.
Sometimes that's even more scary than giant demons.
Oh, you telling me. My friends here grew up fearing tax collectors. This ranger here, uh, she grew up on a farm, rice farm, and knows much about agriculture and growing things. As did my friend Druid here. any news from the east? We are headed to Hang Mai.
Oh, you're headed to Hang Mai. Well, the
Oh.
biggest news, if you haven't heard it, is that Ushas herself is back in the throne.
Oh, perhaps she will need people for questing.
Oh, I'm sure she does. She's always looking for people to slay demons and bring about good deeds. I'm sure it should be find good use for you.
Oh, is that why you are headed to the east?
Well,
I got east and west mixed up again.
well, Ushas did give us instructions to try to help purge this land of evil.
Oh, you are purging the land of evil?
Well, that's what she was asking for us. And it's good work. It's
And
makes people happy.
when you confirm, they kind of look at each other and they start laughing like, ha 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 ha.
What's so funny?
That is very noble of you.
Well,
You introduce yourself as Drake, right? Drake.
yeah, I didn't
Okay.
say my name.
Okay. I can't remember if it was Drake.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't really think that you can kill all those demons in Shidehai, do you?
I'm not sure, but we might send some of them back to the abyss if we're lucky. That sounds
And
like a good place to head to.
they look at you and then each other and they start laughing again. Ha 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 ha. And Yamauka looks at you and says,
Sorry, we mean no disrespect, but we don't think this is possible.
Well, maybe not, of course, going gung ho and head assault, but who knows? We might be able to, make a difference.
Oh. Perhaps with an army of samurai, you could make a difference.
Maybe.
The city
You got
is
enough-
well
would you
defended.
give me a loan for that?
Unfortunately, I am but a pauper Ronin. That's why I'm looking for work.
and Tinsley Company.
Zalmond will walk over and say, "Yo, you looking for work?"
Yes, I, Koyato Yamuka, am looking for work. We are headed to, the west, toward Hang Mai. Your friend Drake here says that the Empress has been reborn there in Hang Mai.
Yeah, that's
Is that
true.
true?
Yeah, it's true. If you're looking for work, there's a daimyo nearby, a new daimyo nearby. He might be looking for hired hands.
New daimyo? Are you speaking of the daimyo Nirura?
Yes.
Oh, he is not a new daimyo.
I heard that he's left and someone new is in charge there. You might want to check it out.
I understand he had a younger brother? A teenage brother?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
the
the thing?
rumor. It might be that he's taken over.
Oh. What happened to the original daimyo Nirura?
I don't know. I'm just telling you some rumors I had. You're an adventurer. May want to check it out. Might prove profitable for you.
So remember, this is Zalmond. So he just
Yeah.
told a white lie. Just a little white lie.
Oh, that's right. He did. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. So that is, I mean, it's not going to have a huge effect. He he has spells, right?
I'm supposed to. I don't know, but
Yeah, it looks like he's got Cure Light Wounds. So the one that he has memorized, he gets to cast. But until he atones, he can't memorize Cure Light Wounds again. That's all. It's just one spell. One spell slot. I think he only has one spell slot. He's, what, level 9? He should have more than one spell slot. Oh, wow. No. Level 9, level 1 spell. Okay. So yeah, he still has it memorized, and he can cast it, but until he atones, he's unable to memorize first level spells. But as he gains levels and he gets level 2 spells, he can memorize those. But if he gains more level 1 spell slots, he won't be able to fill them until he atones, which is easy. I mean, like as soon as you guys bring St. Luther back to life, he can cast atonement, I think. And Zalmond will have to do like a little side quest to, atone for his tiny little white lie. And Yamauka says,
Oh, I had my voice changer on again. Sorry about that. So Yamauka says,
oh, that is very close by, if I'm not mistaken. Perhaps we should stop there on the way?
and he looks to his friends, and they seem to come to a consensus. Like, yeah, they kind of shrug and like nod to each other, like, yeah, let's stop there. Anything else for Tenzi and Company?
Zalman, hearing that they're going to go there, we'll warn them about the pit traps and snares that are on the road near it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for that information.
Do you warn him about the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, explosives on a bridge, you say? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Powder kegs. We will keep an eye out.
And he nudges this Ronin here. Anything else for Tenzi and Company?
Do it.
Okay. End of round, and Yamauka kind of bows and to Zalmond, and he says,
I am Koyato Yamuka of Koyato clan. We are Ronin, Papa Ronin. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Hello, my name's Zalman.
Zalmand. Oh, interesting name. What sort of name is Zalmand?
and you know Zalmond was named by his father, so it's like an extra planar kind of celestial type of name.
So he'll say, yeah, my father gave me that name. You know how fathers can be.
Oh, your father is from Panoplia?
We lived in Panoplia. My mother's still there.
Interesting, interesting. You have very Panoplian features, but how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
And remember, Zalmond, he looks like not like a fat Santa Claus, but like a kind of burly, Santa Claus or whatever, because he's a warrior, so he has to have. Yeah, he's got like a 14 strength, so he's got some muscle to him. Looks like a burly Santa Claus, and he's got, the white hair and the beard, or what was it? White hair. Exceptionally tall young warrior in field plate armor with surprisingly silver hair and eyes which shine through the vents in his visor like diamonds in the darkness. His features make him look much older than he actually is. So he's got silver hair and beard, and it makes him look, older than he actually is. But he doesn't have wrinkles on his face, so Yamauka is kind of like, he's got his head kind of tilted 45 degrees, and he's got his eyes kind of squinted, and says,
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am but 21.
Very interesting. You have a very rare look about you for a man so young. Very interesting. I would like to meet your father if I could. Someday, perhaps. He's still in Panoplia, of course.
No.
Oh. Well, anyways, may we enter your camp and build a fire?
And Zalman will turn to like he's making a way for them to go in. And say, yeah, go ahead.
And Yamauka says,
Oh, thank you.
and then bows to Drake and says,
Thank you, Drake.
and they walk into your midst. And Yamauka starts busting out some flint and steel. The druid, the ranger, and the ronin start like digging under the branches of these hedges and pulling out like, you know, old branches that have snapped off and like dry leaves and stuff that's underneath, because it's raining, but some of the under stuff, you know, might be dry enough to burn. And they bring a couple handfuls over, and they kind of arrange it into a circle. And the Wu Jen comes over to him, and like she kind of like adjusts her kimono so that it kind of covers up her neck a little bit better. And she kind of shivers a little bit. And he starts lighting up the fire. And it looks like he's using a special technique to light the fire, like he's an expert fire builder. And eventually, both using his skills at fire building and his flint and steel, he gets the wood to light. And they all bring over some more fuel for the fire. And they start like, you know, they take off their packs, and they kind of push your horses out of the way and your mules and stuff. And they start kind of like digging through their packs, and it looks like some of them pull out like cookable food. And the druid of all people like busts out like a wok and some oil, and kind of puts it on the fire, and starts like heating up the oil. She drips some oil in from a flask, and it kind of fills the air because there's no breeze. Kind of fills the air with the aroma of sesame, and as water from, you know, the rain drops into it, you hear this as the rain drops into her wok. And they each pull out like some rations with like actual dried vegetables and stuff, and start putting them into the wok. And someone pulls out some rice that's been boiled and kind of turned into a ball. It's in like this kind of like sackcloth type thing. It's probably about the size of a baseball, and dump it in. They dump it in, and the druid starts kind of mixing everything up with this long pair of wooden chopsticks, and one of them cracks an egg in there, and she kind of mixes it up in to the rice, and it looks like she's making some kind of like fried rice stuff. So Ryer's rally begins this round, and it is 13 rounds, right? Shandrak?
Yes, 13 rounds.
Okay. Time now is 6:05 a.m. And first up is Shandrak and company.
Shandrak will kind of come over by the fire, and it'll be like, I don't think we've been introduced yet. What's your name? He says to the druid woman.
Oh, she says, as soon as you come over, she says,
You want some, right?
and she says her name is... Those are too similar. Wow. She says,
My name Chai Yai. Your name Drake?
Yes. Chai. That's nice. That has a sing-song quality to it almost.
so far there's Chai Yai, the druid, there's J... You, the Wu Jen, and there is Koyato Yamauka, the samurai.
Yes, my name Chai Yai. You want some, right?
Someone?
You want some, right?
Yes. Yes, sounds good.
And she like mixes everything up, and it gets kind of like steamy. A little bit of the rainwater kind of drips in there, and she pulls out a small bowl about the size of the palm of her hand, and with those long chopsticks, she scoops up some of the rice into the bowl, and kind of presses it down, and then passes it to you, and then reaches into her pack and pulls out another pair of sticks. And I don't think your character's ever used... No, maybe you did use sticks once.
Yeah, it's been a couple times actually.
Yeah, when you had like ramen at one point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still a little bit, unwieldy, but you've kind of got it.
Third or fourth time.
Yeah, you still kind of got it figured out a little bit, and you're at least able to like shovel the rice into your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts pulling out those more little bowls, the size of the palm of her hand, and scooping rice into them and passing them around to the rest of her group. And it's hot. She put like a little bit of like soy sauce into it, and some ginger. It looked like a mixture of like fresh ginger and garlic that was already chopped. And she sprinkled a little bit of green onion over it before she gave it to you. So it tastes like pretty legit fried rice, except it has no like pork chunks in it. The bacony kind of pork that's kind of traditional in fried rice. But it does have vegetables and a little bit of egg. So it's hot and good, salty.
Yeah. Shandrak digs in. Yeah, it's like, oh wow, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, you're a pretty good cook considering like just which guy to work with. This is great.
Oh, thank you,
How long,
thank you.
how long have you been adventuring?
Not as long as my compatriots.
No, is it true that you look like I've met a few druids before. Are you a druid? You look similar to, well, you look in touch with nature.
Yes, of course. I am Druid of Gaia.
Oh, I had a
You
good
want some
friend
more?
on
You want some
who
more,
was
right?
oh no, I'm still working on this bowl.
Friend on.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure On was a druid of Gaia. He was a good friend of ours.
Oh, you mean the Grand Druid?
Yeah, I heard he got promoted recently. Yeah, On was a big help when we were in Tintabula.
I hear tell that his purple worm died.
His what died?
His purple worm died.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did hear that too. But he got promoted. That's cool. Not sure what that means for him, but it sounds exciting.
Now he is in charge of the whole world.
Oh, well, that's a lot of responsibility.
I will kill him someday and take his place.
And now Shadrak's laughing exactly as hard as they laughed at him early in this conversation. Like, I don't know. Good luck with that. How many druids have you killed?
Next up is Tenzi.
Zalman is going to go back to the tent, and Tenzi and Ashrael will continue to guard. That'll be it for us.
Okay, end of round. And Shandrak.
Haven't had
Is
to
that-
kill Druid yet.
Is that what druids do? To promote? You kill another druid?
Sometimes to the death, usually first blood.
And you haven't had to do that yet.
Well, no, only first blood for me.
Oh, so you have done one of those contests, though.
Yeah,
That sounds exciting.
when do druids start doing that? Is it level 11?
I think it's 11 or 12.
Yeah. Let's see. Man, D&D lore. 35, page 35 of the player's handbook. At their upper levels, 12th level and above, only a few druids can hold each level. At 12th level, the druid character acquires the official title of druid. All druid characters below 12th level are officially known as initiates. Okay. So, she responds,
No, not at all for me yet. but if I wish to advance in the druid hierarchy, I will need to challenge another.
That sounds cool.
Yes, this is why I choose to travel with my compatriots to gain some experience in fighting and adventure and violence. You want some, alright?
Sure. I'll have I guess maybe just a little bit more.
She grabs your bowl right out of your hands and scoops some more up with her long chopsticks, and she kind of sets them down. She gives you she gives you the bowl. She grabs another one and scoops some rice into it with her long chopsticks, then sets them down, pulls out some regular sized chopsticks out of her bag, and starts eating herself. And she's like shoveling it into her mouth. Just kind of like not even chewing, just kind of shoveling it in and swallowing really, really fast.
Oh, so hungry.
She says as she's shoveling food into her mouth. Anything else for Shandrak and company?
Yeah, when she gives him the bowl of rice this time, when she hands it to him, Chandrak's his hands kind of linger just for kind of like a second, on her fingers, as he's giving it to her. It's like
Fly player.
Well, if you fight monsters as well as you cook, I would really like it if you would appreciate maybe coming with me and adventuring with my group instead. There's just something about you that seems really exciting and interesting.
She goes,
Meh, not really in the mood for it.
instantly you rolled, it looks like you rolled 2 8s on the 2d10. So that's, rolling lower is better on reactions. But yeah, she just goes,
Meh.
Oh,
you're using a lure. Okay. Well, in that case, I didn't know that's what you were trying to do. In that case, she says,
Oh, so sexy, Drake.
oh, please, you're too much. Oh, but, yeah, I really would like to spend my days traveling with you. What do you
Oh,
think?
you're so
I'd share my
sweet.
treasure and even my heart.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, wonderful. And Chandrak will he'll clasp his hands on her hands again. I can't wait to adventure with you.
Oh, so sexy.
anything else for Shandrak and company?
That's all.
Okay, so this is Chai. She is. Let's see, character creation. Druids have to have, I think it's 15 charisma. Yeah, 15 charisma, 12 wisdom. Gonna have to re-roll her stats. Okay, 15 and 12. And then go ahead and give me, let's see, 8d8 roll, please. Just go ahead and re-roll doing 8d8.
Okay.
That's a lot better. uh,
Double slash R.
Wisdom 12, Charisma 15. Okay. And just taking some snaps of her stats and whatnot. Her name is Yai.
Chai.
Okay. And her patron is now Shandrak. Her status, let's see. I don't remember what the symbol of. Oh yeah, it's cornucopia. Cornucopia symbol of Gaia. And wielding a staff. As a staff. I guess I can come up with a bio later. I'm not sure if her spell slots are right. And she has... Okay. So she's wearing hide armor +1.
Nice.
Hide armor +1. And then she has a potion of healing. And oh, she has a spell scroll with 4 copies of light.
Okay. Neat.
The priest version. Priest scroll of 4 light spells. She is 72 inches. That's 6 foot exactly. 141 pounds. She is 27 years old. Wait, yeah, 27. And her max age, 121. She's right-handed. Her speed is 12. And then oh wait. What the hell? So your rolls were 2, 8. 6, 5, 7, 4, 8, and then priests get 2 per level, I think. So 2, 2, 2. So she's got 8, 10, 14, 22, 28, 33, 40, 44, 52, 54, 56, 58 HP. And with hide armor, that's what, 6, 5. And she'll have a wood medium shield. Strapped to her back. So AC 6, 5. Surprise. 5. Shieldless 5. Because she has... She has a staff. Probably no shielded. No shield. Alright, looks good. Attributes and abilities. What? Shape. Class, druid abilities. And that's about it. Okay, so I'll put her in your control. I didn't really have a very good picture for her. So here's your new party member,
Ooh.
Chai.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice.
And let's see, she has exactly 300,000 XP. So gain, gain druid 13. And she's got 300. There we go. So she gains Druid 13 at... $750K. All right. Shandak's got a girlfriend.
I've been looking for a druid, and I'm happy with the one I found.
And Yamauka, he says,
Yeah, so sorry to see you go. Who will cook us your amazing fried rice?
That's all mine now. Sorry.
You want some more, right?
Oh no. I am more than enough. 2 bowls was more than enough.
okay, next up is Tenzi and Company.
Continuing to keep guard.
Okay. End of round. And time now is 6:07 a.m. And it's Shandrak Company. I think. Let's see, daily routine. Yeah, I think there's just barely 1 hour. Oh yeah. This is the hour 6:59, 4 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 7:59 a.m., not 6:59. There we go. Okay. First up is Shandrak and Company. Sorry.
Shandrak is just putting his bowl down and cleaning it in the fire, and he's also going to he's gonna turn real quick, and just in case, he's going to try to enlarge Tenzi. How tall is Tenzi?
Exactly 6 feet, 72 inches.
All right. And after that, Chandrak's just gonna sit by the fire with a chai yai until for the rest of the watch.
Okay. All right. So the 2-ish hours go by. 8 o'clock rolls around. Their group sets up actual tents They pull tents out of their pack when they finish eating, pitch their tents, and the ranger kind of stays awake and stays on guard. And nothing really happens. You guys are able to pack up normally and move out
Nice.
on this new day, November 9.
Yeah. So after we begin to head out for the day, Shandrik will say again. So Tenzi, do you think we can retro fold us to your place so I can do some identifying today?
Sure.
And while we're there, you could maybe try some more scrying, maybe on that wizard that we learned about, that Wu-Jin.
Yeah, maybe.
I have a new token for that guy. One that really looks like a Wu-Gen. There. Okay. And anything else for Shandrak?
Nope, just yeah, we were heading out, so just asking Tenzi if he could dimensional fold us.
Okay. Tenzi and Company.
Oh, Tenzi will oblige.
Okay. And you are very familiar. And does everyone step through?
Yep, of course. And Shandrak takes Chai by the hand as he leads her through.
Okay. Chai. Order of the Superior Star. Shandrak. Add subfolder. Chai. And I'm just going to drop Chai where Luther's Well, which horse do you want her to ride? Here's her token.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, Luther. Yeah, she can ride Luther's good horse that he's riding. And Luther will go on yeah, he'll go on one of the pack horses on Paddle Cove. Horse near the back.
She's going on the horse in the back.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Well, that's where Luther's going. There you go.
Okay. And you guys make it back to Mingdao. Okay, and you one of the oh, that's weird. Could have sworn I dragged that over there. Alright, you arrive in the monastery. Tenzi's monastery. Alright, go ahead and roll base size, please. So time now would be 8:01. 8 a.m. November 9, 11 AE. Five. And by this time, the two female monks would be like praying or whatever in here. And first up, we have Kenzie and Company.
We will all dismount. And that'll find spot.
All right, and Chandrak and Company.
Following suit, Chandrak's people will begin to dismount. Chandrak will try to see if he can do a riding check.
You don't really have to outside of combat.
Oh, alright. Alright, and Chandrak will, let's see. Which one was it? He's gotta take a look at his mules, and, there it is, yeah, Chelinor, I think. Yeah, so he takes Chelinor, and, starts leading him out, and he says, Tenzi, where would you like me to do it? This is, I know the place the worshippers do it, so this is probably a not good spot.
Yeah, probably out. I think there's a spot outside. You can go.
Chandrak starts leading Chelinor out. And let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just stop in this kind of entryway with the staircase. And Chandrak will begin taking the items off of Chelinor. Calling his people over to give him a hand.
Great. And end of round. Time now is 8:01. And first up is Tenzi.
to go out, make sure that Chandrak is situated. And then he will step down these stairs. That'll be it for him. The others are just going to wait where they are.
All right, Chandrak and company.
Okay, as everybody sets the items down, Chandrak will ask his people to give him some space, so he can begin casting Identify and cleansing the items.
All right. Is there anything anyone wants to do for the next 8 hours while the items are being cleansed?
Then he's going to spend about 1.5 hours of it doing magic font.
Okay. And where do you want to scry?
I'm going to try to scry the Wujen that we got described to us.
Okay.
Yizun?
And we saw him.
Yeah, you saw him too.
Yeah, we saw him. Yeah. Old white-haired Wujen.
And go ahead and roll the... Didn't I make a template for that?
I think so. Oh, it's 5th level. That's why. Okay. There you go.
All right. So he's still got his white beard and everything. It looks like this. Just a little different.
Oh, that is more like a Wuchen. That's nice.
Yeah. All right, so you find... Let's see. I'd say you are well informed of him. And other than that, nothing is known. See if it rolled rolled right. %20 for being well informed. And then nothing else was really known about him. Yeah. You don't know him personally. You don't have him pictured. You don't have part of him like a finger or something. Or one of his garments. So, according to the chart, that is a 20%.
Don't we know his name? Is that not good enough for well informed?
That is well informed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well informed gives you 20%. So that's under 24%. Which means you wouldn't be able to scry him at all. And incidentally, the D100 roll came out as a failure. But from what I understand, you can... oh, yeah. It's under 24%. Yeah. That's right. So it doesn't... That wouldn't make any sense for you to keep trying again. Because you have to have at least a 24% chance. Because that's the lowest category on the table, and it's 10 rounds once per day that you can scry him.
I'm done.
You met him once. I'm going to re-roll that. You personally know him slightly. We'll see what that does with the percentage. And then you're well informed of him. Like you know his name and shit. And then other than that, nothing is known. Oh, wow. Okay. That beefed up your chances a lot. So you succeed. You get 1 hour 3 times per day to scry.
It'll be 24 minutes.
Yeah.
Or less.
Is it like... Is the duration supposed to be like twice your level or something?
It's limited because I'm using
the
Holy
font.
Water font.
That's right.
Yep.
It's not made of gold or something. It was made of copper.
It's based on the capacity. I got the second biggest one, so 24.
Okay.
24.
Okay. Alright, so you're able to scry him in Shide High. Alright, so it looks like When you scry him, he is. Let's see, what did we do before? We did the clairvoyance token, spell AoEs, wizard 3, clairvoyance. All right, so it is daytime out. You find him. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the whole party on this map so you can see. Because I'm sure you describe it to Shandrak later, anyways. Okay, you find him in what appears to be a tower, sitting alone at a desk, and he's reading what appears to be a traveling spellbook.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic onto him through the font.
Okay. All right. Let's take another 5-minute break. It's been almost 2 hours, and we'll come back and play our last 15 minutes.
Okay.
So let's see, 3 minutes of pre-roll ads. There we go, and we'll be back in 5. Okay, and we're back. All right, so you find, like I said, Yezun sitting alone in what looks like a square tower, reading a spell book, and you cast Detect Magic while scrying on him.
You want me to do the template for it?
No, you can just point it straight at him. Yeah, you find overwhelming magic coming from him. Overwhelming enchantment.
I'll just watch it for a couple minutes, and then if he just seems to be engrossed in reading his book, then I'll just stop. Because I don't know how long he might be doing that for, so.
Yeah, he after about 10 minutes, he stops for a moment and sets the book down, after he flips a couple pages during the first few minutes. And then he kind of walks over to the corner of the room, and you can see him kind of lifting up his kimono in the front, and you hear something being untied, and a loincloth kind of dangles down and touches the floor. You can see it underneath his kimono, and then you hear the trickling of water for about 20 to 30 seconds. And you can see like a chamber pot in the corner of the room. And after about 20 to 30 seconds is done, he seems to put the loincloth back on and, ties it tight and puts his kimono back down, and he picks up the chamber pot and tosses a golden liquid out of the chamber pot out the window. Holding the chamber pot in hand, he just dumps it out the window. And it is raining today, so you can see it raining outside. It's pretty heavy rain. And he sets the chamber pot back in the corner of the room and then walks back over. So it's just a quick blip, and then trickling of water, and then he comes back over, sits down, and I'm sorry, it's not a codex book, it's a scroll book. So scroll traveling spell book. And that's pretty much it. It looks like he's studying his spells.
Yep.
Studying some spells, memorizing, and that's about it. He's got this long white beard. He has kind of long fingernails like that female Wujen that you saw earlier today. And he's you notice now that you're super close to him, you notice that he's actually wearing white face makeup. Just flush white. Like a geisha, but no lipstick or anything. He's just got a super white face. It's painted white. And his little hat is kind of weird. It seems to be secured to his head by a spike driven through one side of the the hat to the other. It looks like it, probably catches his hair inside the hat. So as not to fall off. And he's wearing earrings. And his kimono is kind of, it's more on the feminine side. And that's about it. But yeah, something about him emanates overwhelming enchantment magic. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it for me until identifies are done.
Okay. So back to Central West Adria Borderlands. Mingdao. Something. Something on the map was animated, but not anymore. This is a pretty big map, too. Okay, and actually we'll have to do the identification next session. Are you guys able to show up on the 29th?
I cannot guarantee that I will have good enough internet to join. So I will try, but you might want to be prepared that I will not be able to.
Okay.
That should be good.
Okay. I will go ahead and schedule the next game, and if you're not able to show up, Tenzi, I'll hold a one shot for Shandrak.
Thanks.
Okay, landing page. So not a whole lot of XP this session. Lots of role playing. Couple.
Got a new henchman.
Yeah,
Henchwoman.
new girlfriend.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's gonna be expecting some I don't know, intimacy.
Well, then once we have some private time and not in front of all of her friends, to the man she just met.
Yeah. Flip
But I
horizontal.
definitely like her. I have wanted a druid for a while, and she seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think her spell slots are correct, so you might want to check on those.
I did it. I adjusted it.
Okay. And I don't know if you like those spells, but that's just kind of like generic.
Yeah, there's a
druid
couple of
spells.
them I don't. I'll have to look up because I don't recognize. But yeah, I'll play around with it. It looks pretty good.
She is able to kind of boost her strength and stuff, and then use adamantite mace on her staff, which does staff damage plus like a certain amount per level, and then it turns into like I don't know, a +1 or 2 weapon once you cast that. So
And a much needed healer addition to the party.
yeah. I think 12 is high enough to cast heal.
It is.
And so yeah, heal's pretty strong.
That makes me love her already.
Yeah, and she's got at level 12 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, she actually has a level 7 slot too.
Huh?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, druids get 6 level spells at level 11, and then 12th or 7th level spells at level 12.
Oh, I didn't see that there's actually a different druid spell table.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's got at 12 she's got 5 5 4 4 3 2 1. And I think I deleted the only thing I deleted was one of her level 6 slots and one of her level 7 slots. I'm not sure if I put her wisdom bonus slots on there. So you'll have to take a look. But it's 5 5 4 4 5 5 4 4 3 2 1, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure nobody gained a level, right? Because it was all just role playing bonuses and oh yeah, Tenzi. You got 500 points for magic font. And then dimensional folding you used twice, so that's another 800 points.
Okay.
And somebody used a slotted spell. Was that Ashriel?
Asheville did, and then Tenzi also did detect magic.
Detect magic, that's another 100 points. And nobody really used any thief skills. I'm pretty sure I forgot to give experience points over the last few sessions for actual backstab kills, because when you get that backstab kill, you're supposed to get the 200 points for move silently and 200 points for hide in shadows.
Oh yeah,
but-
it's alright. Easy
yeah.
to forget. Need them.
Yeah. Any questions, comments, or concerns for me?
No, I think that was pretty good.
Okay. Welcomed new member to the group. Oh,
Yeah.
her animals that she has turned into is probably gonna be black bear, not a crane, boobry. Let's see. I want to make sure that they're not too big. Giant crane. Wait. Maybe she would be a regular crane. Let me check. Yeah, the giant crane is too big for her to turn into, but she could probably turn into a regular crane. Those are really common, especially in the coastal areas in Adria. And then how big is a giant mantis? She's turned into a giant mantis before.
Oh, cool.
So those ones are pretty nifty. They have a claw bite that does D8, D8, D12.
Nice.
So like when she really wants to kick ass, that's what she turns into. That's her go-to, is a D8, D8, D12.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Giant mantis. I think. Oh, never mind. You know what? Druids can't turn into insects. That's polymorph. There's a regular druid can't, but like a hive druid can, I think. They replace their bird form gets replaced by insects. So sorry about that. But she can turn into a crane. Or she has before. Not she can turn into anything that she's seen, but she has turned into a crane before. And man, that's black bear and probably what was there, a reptile? So what kind of reptile would there be? Probably, I don't know, like a medium alligator? I don't where's my see alligator? Let's see. Weird, all they have is where alligator. Maybe crocodile alligator is like the same. Fine, crocodile. Albino crocodile. There, crocodile. Normal, nope, too big. That was why I was looking for alligator. They don't really seem to have alligator in the second edition. How about a gator? Gator man? Weird. Yeah, I guess we'll have to look into that later.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not good.
Okay. If there's no questions, comments, or concerns, for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, now it's the end of the game. If I can, I would like Chandrak to take the appraising proficiency.
Of course. Yeah, go ahead. It's one slot. I think it's based on intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, player's handbook.
Yeah, Chandrak will have a much easier time than Rye.
There's a whole chapter for proficiencies, right? Yeah, 51. I miss Purple Worm so much.
I know.
I reached out to the hosting service, but I haven't heard back because I was going to do a GoFundMe to just pay for it myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a look at that web hosting company, and I think they bought somebody out or something, and but let's see.
All right.
Rogue. Appraising, yeah. Intelligence plus 0. So,
All right. Got
okay.
that in there.
For our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to earn a few extra channel points, we're going to try to raid into somebody. Nope. None of my friends are online, so no raid today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.